Hello, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and I am just doing a real quick recorded video on using embossing paste. So I'm going to show you some tips and tricks. It won't be 5 minutes, maybe, and it might get you excited to try a new technique. So this is one of the masks from the Butterflies and Masks packet that's in the J&J catalog. And I'm just going to emboss white on white. So I'm just going to put some removable tape there to keep it from sliding around. It probably will slide around anyway, but we'll see. And then we'll put, this is larger than our piece of paper, so that's good. We'll hold that down with some Post-it note tape. Now the embossing paste comes in a container like this. It will be in a plastic bag and then this, and it'll be sealed with foil. Oh, and a little foamy piece. My suggestion is that you keep that foil and that you put your embossing paste in a Ziploc bag when you're not using it, because it does dry out. But if it dries out, you can add a drop or two of water and into it, and then you'll just scoop some out. Now if you don't have one of these palette brushes, plastic palettes, you could use a popsicle stick, or if you have cake decorating knife, you could do that. And you're just gonna smooth that on there and drag it across gently. You don't have to push hard. And you can also, scoop some out and put it on a piece of wax paper. Yeah. But since I was doing this quick and on the fly, I'm just scooping it out of the container. I think we've got some on everywhere. So now I'm going to put that back in there and I'm going to smooth it out. So I'm just going to kind of go straight lines, gathering up any of the excess. And let's see what we have. Now, most of the time I would do this on color paper, maybe, and I'll show you why in a minute, why I didn't do that. Now, when you're doing this, if you're going to make several and you're going to switch from one mask to another, you want to have a bowl of soapy water and just drop this in it while you're working, because it will dry and it won't come off. It'll be hard to get off. So just a little shallow bowl, a pie plate or something. You drop this in there so to keep it wet until you have time to clean it up. So let's get something to peel this up. Now, it will curl because it's damp, but once it gets dry, it'll lay nice and flat. Do you see here what you end up with? Some 3D flowers on your paper. It's really pretty. And when it dries, it's kind of rubbery, so it's not going to crack or anything on your card. And I'll show you now what I did with this. And I'll make another one with this one when it dries. It doesn't take long for it to dry. So then I made this card because I thought that the flowers reminded me of this little bundle of daisies here. And this is from the rainy day boots or flowering boots. I don't know what it's called. It's got this flower pot and a watering pan and some sentiments. And I just thought that the little flowers went well with the embossing paste. And it gave it that nice texture. And see, it's nice and flexible. It's not going to crack. You know, I went with bright colors. So let's look at another way you can use your embossing paste. Looks like I should put a piece of paper there, but I'm not going to. We'll just do that anyway. This time I'm going to use a different, some dots, just because I wanted something different. No reason. I have a paper plate here. And I'm going to take some of our embossing paste and put that there. And we're going to color it. It doesn't have to be white. So we're going to color it with purple. This is gorgeous grape. And just like you're making icing for a cupcake. Now, do you see, if you were doing a beach card, you could make waves with your embossing paste with blue. All kinds. Or if you were doing cupcakes, you could do your cupcakes. And now we'll just put this on our card and see. I think what I'll do is just partially do it, maybe not the entire card front. You don't have to even fill in every dot if you're gonna. Let's see what happens here. Now that would be so cute on the front of a card. You just put a cute little sentiment. And you've got some nice purple polka dots. Or you could die cut that. All kinds of things. So there's so many ways you can use this embossing paste. I hope you will be willing to give it a try. Now, like I said, put it in a Ziploc bag when you're not using it so it won't dry out on you. And get these to the sink pretty quick, or into a bowl of soapy water while you're using it. And you know, we have lots of masks. We have the butterflies and flowers that are in the current catalog. These would look pretty if you used this technique. This would look gorgeous. And we have the dots. I have all mine mixed together, so some of them are older. If you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, when they gave us some in a paper pumpkin once. Let's see, I think these are the most current. So we have these little kind of fleur-de-lis looking flowers. This one is really popular because you can make trees. Make a forest with your embossing paste. The bricks make that background. So look through the catalog and see what we have current. You might even have some that you've used over time and saved. You can also use acetate in your die cuts and cut some of your own stencils, which is even more fun. So give it a try. I hope you'll be encouraged to use some of our embossing paste. Thanks for joining me for this quick tutorial. Bye.